What? Hi. What? What's up? What's up?
Glad to have you with us from Malone Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana. Basically a month into the season, here in week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the UL Monroe Warhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
The UL Monroe head coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They're going to run it to the right. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Warhawks want to pick up the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the lone running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to run for it. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. And the Warhawks are moving quickly down the field.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The give to the back. Hard running there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Warhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going.
Snags it, and he's open. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The option, the keeper. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
The run inside. It's Bernard. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He's going to fire deep. Makes a grab for a big play. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Owls come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And his throw is incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. He just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Wants to throw it. It's complete. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw. A little release to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Owls. A great catch and run for 6. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. He'll run it again. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Warhawks line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. Turning it on. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Makes a catch. He's headed to the end zone. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
The Owls trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And the clock stops for an injured player on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Warhawks offense on the field to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
They'll run the option. Keeps it on the option. Makes it past the marker. He's running free down the middle. Running inside the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Warhawks!
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. Puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he added the extra point. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Pocket breaking down, and they got it.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. The give to the tailback. Fights off a defender. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Pulls it on the option. Got a little grass. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Bunch formation for these receivers. On the ground, it's Bernard. Got enough for the first. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's got some space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football in rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Under fire. A strike downfield. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And he get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Owls. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed at so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Makes the grab on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
To the air on first down. Caught. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. There's some room. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He's going for it all. He's got it at the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, the defense can't afford to give up too many big plays like that. That was a simple day one go route. A guy just running straight down the field. You need your DBs to get to that football and swat that thing away. You give up too many more of those, you don't got a shot at winning this game.
And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Rides to the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The Warhawks have it in scoring position on first and goal. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Really nice job of awareness on first down that time by the defender. He sees it thrown. He's able to knock it down for the incompletion.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Snap to the back. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now they take the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Moving out to the right. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Running inside. It's Bernard. They'll just run the ball in the middle of the field and watch that clock continue to wind here late in the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conner.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 5 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Sooners in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Might as well give it to him again. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
I can imagine at half, this defense was like, all right, we've got to stop the running game. He's gotten too many yards. What do they do on the first drive now? They give him the football, and he makes another big gain. This defense has to find some answers. They got to wrap him up. They got to get him
wide open on the right. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on first and goal. Send the tight end in motion. Trying to run, it's Bernard. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Owls! That one will give them the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to end. There he goes! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
On the run, it's Jamison. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Warhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The Warhawks will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before, ice in their veins, and you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The run inside. It's Jamison. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll cut the lead to 1, 28-27. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He goes right back to the air. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as
they've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on second down. He's got him this time. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
And the Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. In the red area, it's Bernard. And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Well, this guy has had a day to remember, putting up outstanding numbers in this one, and he is still piling on in the fourth quarter, breaking off some beautiful runs. This defense has not had an answer for him all game long.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. The throw. Touchdown, Owls! Fitted in the window for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the two-point conversion to tie things up. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Warhawks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. First down and more. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Warhawks! All into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. The give. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the 4th.
And with that 2-point conversion, they tie it up. Great job of executing at a critical moment here in the 2nd half. And right now, guys, it feels like this is anybody's game.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with exactly where you want to be in this one. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Going the other way, and he's got room. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
He wants to change this route. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Late in the game, a lot about execution, right? And the quarterback has to understand situational awareness, has to understand it. First of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
The Warhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Jamison.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. And the Warhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Warhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jamison. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the single back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's got it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, it's blocked. And they got it. Flying down the left side. Inside the 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Just feeds the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. And it'll be 1st down for this offense after the personal foul. Keeps it on 1st down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Yeah, and that's incomplete. And that last play, you wanted to try to make this next play more manageable, right? You wanted to cut it down. Now, you got no options. Send big, tall, fast guys deep. Buy time with your quarterback to scramble around so they can get back there. Throw that puppy up. Fold your hands together, say a little prayer, and hope it works.
He's got an open man. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.